Hi there, it's Rob Anderson with Dollarmoves. I'd like to welcome you to another video. So I know it's been a little while here since I put out my last video, and they've been kind of sporadic in when I'm getting them out there. And to be quite honest with you, it's because the time that I'm doing this video is in the holiday season or quarter four. I've been really feeding my Amazon FBA business as much as possible, repricing, keeping an eye on everything, and making sure that everything moves. So I apologize for not having videos more often recently, and I will do my best to stay on top of getting you guys more content as we go forward. So one of the things that I've been thinking about recently is that, we all, with an Amazon FBA business, the reason that I talk about that so much is, it's not that this channel is the FBA channel. It's the fact that with every other business that I've seen, it takes such a big outlay of cash to start the business, to get things going. And with FBA, it's like, it's not a big outlay of cash. You don't have to be there 24/7. It can be working for you while you're working another job or whatever. It's just a great business to get your feet wet and to learn about buying something low, selling it for a higher price. It teaches you how to do books. It teaches you all the different things on, how to have a business and how to make money. And it doesn't take a lot. Almost anybody can start an FBA business. And many FBA businesses have been started just from, the stuff that people have in their house already. So it's such a huge opportunity in that way. So once people have a business, they need to, I guess we all get to make our own decisions on that. And just being a business owner does not mean that the decisions that you're going to make are always going to be good decisions. And one of the things that I see happen the most is, especially this time of year, it happens throughout the year, but especially this time of year, and it's the race to the bottom. On Amazon, you often see the just launched people and they're lowering prices. And then other people, they start lowering their prices, and all of a sudden the value is taken out of the product. There's no way that I can see there being profit margin in there at all for you. So while in business and all businesses, there are always the people that undercut everybody, I see it very often with the FBA business, especially this time of year, where you start getting the new people, a lot of the just launched sellers, or people that just have a few feedback score, and those are often the ones that are at the bottom, but they're racing to the bottom. They're taking out any value in the product, and they're killing their margins. And oftentimes for what some of these people are selling for, they've got to be losing money. I mean, Amazon will charge you if you sell something and there's not enough money in the deal. Amazon will charge you. So it will cost you to sell something if you go below a certain point. And, I've often wondered before, how do these people even sell at such low margins? And one of the times I was talking with Chris Green, or maybe it was on an older FBA radio or something like that, but he brought up the point that, you never know when you are pricing against someone else. You don't know what they're charging or what they bought theirs for. So you could be going against someone that could have literally, and hopefully they didn't, but they could have literally stolen the product. They could have got it for free somehow, or they could have got it, given to them. So you never know when you're going towards that. Now, in the race for the bottom, I know from the title it says the race from the bottom is filled with losers, is because when people race to the bottom, everybody else, it's going down. All of a sudden, you're taking out the profit out of that product. And so, we each get to, I guess I should say that there are times where we're all going to race to the bottom at some point or try to break even on products. If, Papa Amazon has gotten into the game and they have just taken out all of the profit, they brought it down to that point, and you go and check and do the $999 in their cart and try to see how many they have with that little trick, and you see that they're not budging, that you could buy $999 from them. There are times where we have to just get rid of our product and hope to just break even with it. And that happens to everybody. There are also people who are out there who are have a bottom margin where it's like, okay, once it goes down to this, I'm not, it's acceptable down to this price point, and from there I'm not going to move. And that's done, through intelligent decision making. The one that I'm talking about, the one that you should watch out for, is when, and especially if you have a lot of product, okay, if you have one or two race to the bottoms because the market got washed out there or flooded, and there's a ton of people out there offering the same thing, and they're all, going to the bottom. If you have one or two of those things, it's going to happen, especially if they're with products that are popular. But if you are having a lot of your products where you're racing to the bottom, often that's done, I would say almost exclusively, if it's most of your products that you're doing that with, it's done out of a mindset of scarcity. You're afraid, you don't know if it's going to sell, what's going to happen, I got to price this down, this guy's pricing it for this, I got to do this, I got to get it down. And all of a sudden you get all done, yeah, you got a bunch of sales, but you know what? You didn't make any money. And when it all the dust settles, you might have even lost money. And that's without adding in your own time. So the race to the bottom, if, like I said, if it's a race and on a lot of your products, you need to look at your own situation and go, am I just being a loser in this thing? Am I thinking from a scarcity mindset, or am I making decisions and going, okay, this is an intelligent decision, business decision, I'll go down to this point just so that I can sell the product, but once it hits here, I'm not selling. Or if it hits to here for X amount of time, then I'm going to have to dump it and take my loss. If you're not thinking like that, and you're just, a lot of your products, you're lowering, you might want to you want to think about this, because that's not good business, and business might not be the right thing for you. So, price out of abundance. Go out there, when you buy. Here's another thing too. You make your money when you buy. So if you buy really well, then you know that you've got some, you'll have some, like a buffer of amount that you can move with. So if things change in the marketplace, you can actually lower your price and still be in your profit margin you want to be. So there are intelligent things you can do. There are ways that you can fight against the race to the bottom, and that is buying intelligently and then making intelligent business decisions once you do have your product at where you're going, where you'll allow yourself to go, at what profit margin you will allow yourself to go down to, and then stopping there and then making decisions from there. So again, this time of year, it's the worst. So you get all these new people out there. Don't get pulled into the hype. Don't get just pulled into that. I gotta lower. Everyone else, I want to be competitive with this. Just breathe. This is a killer time, and it's always a good time, but especially the holiday season. This runs rampant. So get out there, be intelligent, buy smart, make good decisions. Let's keep some money into your business. Okay, that's what we're doing this for, is to make money. So keep the money in your business, and let's have a good holiday season. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, please go ahead and thumbs up and comment down below. If you'd like to see more videos in the future, you can go ahead and subscribe. You can also go over to Dollarmoves.com and sign up for the email newsletter, and I'll let you know anytime I put out a new video, and also whenever I come across anything that I think can help benefit you. So again, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you guys have a prosperous holiday season, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.